Discuss the objectives and Dear learners, today we will discuss the objectives and functions of the Export-Import Bank, Exim Bank, of India. The Export-Import Bank of India, Exim Bank, plays a crucial role in facilitating India's international trade and economic relations by offering financial assistance, advisory services, and developmental activities. Its primary objectives and functions revolve around promoting exports, supporting overseas investment, and facilitating the country's international trade. Objectives of Exim Bank: promoting export credits, providing financial assistance and export credits to Indian companies engaged in exports, particularly to markets where commercial financing might be limited or expensive. Facilitating imports by offering financial services like import credits, allowing Indian businesses to procure necessary goods and services from global markets. Promoting foreign trade, fostering and enhancing India's foreign trade by extending financial assistance and advisory services to exporters and importers, aiming to boost the country's global trade relations. Supporting overseas investment, supporting Indian companies' overseas investments and ventures by providing finance, equity participation, and advisory services to promote their international presence. Assisting export-oriented companies, offering various financial and advisory services to export-oriented companies, including term loans, working capital finance, and project finance for their business expansion and growth. Facilitating export infrastructure development, supporting the development of export-oriented infrastructure such as ports, terminals, logistics, and related facilities to improve the efficiency of the export-import trade ecosystem. Functions of Exim Bank: export finance, providing financial assistance and credit facilities to Indian exporters for promoting exports of goods and services. Import finance, offering financial support to Indian importers for the procurement of goods and services from international markets. Project finance, extending financial assistance for overseas projects undertaken by Indian companies, including funding for infrastructure, manufacturing, and service sector projects. Investment financing, providing financial support and investment opportunities for Indian companies' overseas investments and ventures, including equity participation and project funding. Advisory and consultancy services, offering advisory and consultancy services to Indian businesses regarding international trade, finance, and related matters to enhance their competitiveness in the global market. Credit lines to support exports, providing credit lines to foreign governments, financial institutions, and entities to facilitate exports from India and promote economic cooperation. Exim Bank collaborates with various stakeholders, including government agencies, financial institutions, exporters, and importers, to facilitate India's international trade and economic activities. Its focus on promoting exports, supporting overseas investments, and facilitating trade plays a significant role in India's global economic engagement and growth. Describe the functions of SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, in regulating the securities market in India. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, is the regulatory authority responsible for overseeing and regulating the securities market in India. It performs a range of functions aimed at ensuring investor protection, maintaining market integrity, and fostering fair and efficient markets. Here are the key functions of SEBI in regulating the securities market. Regulatory oversight. SEBI formulates regulations and guidelines governing various participants and activities in the securities market. It continuously reviews and updates these regulations to align with market dynamics and international best practices. Registration and regulation of intermediaries. SEBI registers and regulates various intermediaries operating in the securities market, such as stockbrokers, merchant bankers, mutual funds, portfolio managers, and credit rating agencies. It sets norms and standards for their conduct and operations. Issuer regulations. SEBI regulates the issuance of securities in primary markets through IPOs, initial public offerings, and other public offerings. It ensures compliance with disclosure norms, pricing guidelines, and investor protection measures during these offerings. Surveillance and enforcement. SEBI conducts surveillance and monitors market activities to detect irregularities, market manipulations, insider trading, and other malpractices. It has enforcement powers to investigate, penalize, or take legal action against entities or individuals violating securities laws. Investor protection. SEBI's mandate includes safeguarding the interests of investors. It promotes transparency, ensures adequate disclosures, and implements measures to enhance investor awareness and education. Market development. SEBI fosters the development of the securities market by introducing new products, enhancing market infrastructure, and encouraging innovation in trading mechanisms and technologies. Regulation of stock exchanges. SEBI regulates stock exchanges in India, ensuring compliance with norms related to trading, listing requirements, and market infrastructure. It aims to maintain fair, transparent, and efficient trading platforms. Corporate governance and disclosure norms. SEBI imposes corporate governance norms on listed companies, requiring them to adhere to stringent disclosure standards and governance practices to enhance transparency and accountability. Regulating takeovers and mergers. SEBI regulates takeovers, acquisitions, and mergers of listed companies through guidelines and regulations to ensure fairness, transparency, and protection of minority shareholders' interests. Investor education and awareness. SEBI undertakes investor education initiatives, awareness programs, and publications to enhance financial literacy among investors and promote informed decision-making. Overall, SEBI's functions are instrumental in creating a robust regulatory framework that fosters investor confidence, market integrity, and efficient operations within the securities market in India.